Well, let's stay in space for just a moment here. Monday is the anniversary of the launch of the Hubble Space Telescope. And you've got an article coming out about just why it's still so relevant, even with the amazing new things that we can now see with the JWST telescope. Tell us about what's so important about this Hubble history.
Yeah, with all the JWST amazing images that we've been seeing, a lot of them have focused on galaxies and nebula that Hubble previously saw through its lenses. And this just had me thinking, what is Hubble still doing? And is it still relevant to astronomy today? So I talked to two experts, Ray Villard from the Space Telescope Science Institute and Jennifer Wiseman, a senior project scientist from NASA recently. And both of them agreed that the two really complement each other well. Hubble is the OG, it went up in space 33 years ago. And when it did, it was looking at parts of the infrared light spectrum and UV light spectrum that no other space telescope could see. So, a lot of the star formations and other parts of the solar system that we've seen through Hubble's eyes, those were unprecedented at the time. JWST builds on that because it can see parts of star formations that are actually relics from an ancient time because it can see further into the infrared light spectrum. So it has a different capacity than Hubble. And when they both have their lenses fixed on a particular subject, it gives us the entire life history of that group of stars, let's say.
Well, speaking of life history, though, how much longer does Hubble have to live?
Hubble is in pretty good shape. I mean, it can go at least another decade, both of these experts say, but maybe even longer. It might surprise us. It is sagging a little bit in its orbit, so there might be a plan to boost it up a little, maybe with SpaceX's help. But Hubble is still kicking. There are hundreds of scientific proposals to use it each year. I really love this quote that Ray gave me. He said that there's only one Hubble. And if you're comparing them to pop music icons, Hubble is like the Beatles. There were only one Beatles. He did concede that maybe JWST is like the Rolling Stones.
I suppose that's a good analogy.